cannot even get this at Disney. If you went to Disney, you're not gonna find it there. You can only find it here at QVC. This is the final data feature price of $29.96 for this. There is no easy pay, but use your Q card and you'll get 3 easy payments if you need to have that. Look at this. Does come, this charm bracelet comes boxed, has your beautiful Disney box. You'll get your certificate of authenticity in here. So now, let me show you all the charms on here. Tons and tons, this is full of charms. So the first one you have, there's Aurora with her little crown. Pretty, and by the way, it's on both sides, so it doesn't matter how you put it on, you're still getting the color from both sides. Here is Ariel with her seashell. Isn't that sweet? Look at all the texture around it, just to show you all of them bezel set, these little portraits. Then we go on to Jasmine, and there's the Aladdin's lamp. Look how you can see the vibrancy and the colors there. Here is Snow White, and there's the apple, the dreaded poison apple. And everyone, whenever I talk to somebody, they're like, "Oh, you were Snow White, weren't you?" I'm like, "No, I was a really good friend of Belle's." And then here is Cinderella, right there with her little glass slipper. And then, of course, my friend Belle, and with her rose. Isn't that neat? So that is the charm bracelet you're getting. Isn't that full of charms? So whoever gets this little girl on your list, she is just going to be so thrilled with it. And it is a 6-inch, so it's a little bit smaller. However, I know that if you are giving this to like a 6-year-old, you're giving this to a 9-year-old, you will have a little bit of wiggle room in terms of, or not, because you actually, let me see on this. Yeah, you got that extender out of there. Oh, that's nice. So it actually goes from 6 inches to 7 inches on that with that extender. So even an adult can wear that. But I will tell you a really funny story. Okay. So Belle, I'm going to actually stand up for this. So I'm going to go over here by Anna. So, okay, so Belle was tired. She had had a really long day, and she said to me, "Nancy, do you mind coming and do the show for me at MGM? And would you mind doing the show for me?" And I said, "Well, of course, I'll be happy to do that, so you can take a nap." So we're in the lair, and the lair is where Mrs. Potts and Chip and Cogsworth and Lumiere all come out to meet Belle, and they're all coming out, right? Well, they don't have any hands. Right? They don't have any hands because they're a teapot and they're a candlestick and they have their little arm, right? And Cogsworth, he's a clock. He didn't have any hands. Oh, so we're all going along, and all of a sudden, Lumiere trips and he falls. He has no hands. He cannot get back up, and he's on the ground. Trying to get up. He's trying to get up. I'm singing, and there's no way that I can stop, but I'm kind of freaked out that poor Lumiere is sprawled out on the stage, and I try to go over there, and while I'm singing, trying to pick him up, and Cogsworth, Lumiere, Chip Cogsworth, Chip, and Mrs. Potts were all around. We're all trying to get Lumiere up off the stage. We finally were able, I don't know how, somehow he was able to get up on his knees, and I was able to kind of pull him back up off the thing. I took everything in my power not to laugh, and but I couldn't because I felt so bad for Lumiere, and the show must go on. And thankfully, Lumiere was fine, and he did not break in half because he is wax, right? Because he is a candelabra. But anyway, that was a very funny moment for me on stage doing that. But it's one of the sweetest things that I loved. One of my favorite things, by the way, over 300 now gone on the Princess Charm Bracelet, 6 inches, but it does go up to 7 inches because it has a 1-inch extender. So this is under $30. Your item number is J325029. If you need 3 easy payments, use a Q card. If you don't have a Q card yet, you can apply on QVC.com, or you can ask your customer service representatives to get you started with that. And you can't get this charm bracelet anywhere but QVC, just so you know. You can't even get it at Disney. And it is licensed by Disney. This is, you will get that certificate of authenticity with it. So one of the things that I love so much when Belle was tired and I got to play her, I got to do a lot of meet and greets after the show, and my favorite thing to do would be, because specifically for that show, the meet and greets would be the kids from Make-A-Wish or you know, something like that, and I always loved to go and sing, and usually they always had a movie, you know, like a video camera with them, so I would sing Happy Birthday to them so that they could play that on their birthday, just to, you know, as a, you know, just a reminder. But it was one of those really magical moments for me as a person and as a performer that I will, you know, it's crazy. I want to say hello to Susan calling in from New York. Hi, Susan, it's Nancy. How are you?
Hi, we're good.
Good, good. Thanks so much for calling in. Did you pick up this charm bracelet?
Yes, and the snowflake and the Christmas tree.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
And a couple other things.
Oh, are you a Disney fanatic, Susan?
Yes.
Oh,
I've been twice, and I'm still waiting to go. I've always wanted to go, like at Christmas time. I'm hoping someday I'll get there for that.
I hope you do. I hope you do too. And like I said, if you know, there's ways, like if you just stay outside of Orlando even and drive in, it's worth it to just then to go in for the day and see the shows at night. And if you can go when they do the singers are all there and doing the Christmas show, it's really incredible. It's something you'll never forget. For sure.
The 2 times I've went, I've seen something different every time I've went, and the parades and stuff are terrific. They're just, you can't really describe them.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you called tonight, Susan. Thank you so much, and thanks so much for shopping, and at least you'll be reminded of your 2 trips there for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Susan. You have a good night tonight, a great weekend.
You too.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So the Disney Princess Charm Bracelet is 6 inches in length, but you have an inch extender. It's under $30. J325029, that guy is still to come. 4 of these watches still to come. Final day, by the way, at the end of the day, the easy pay, or excuse me, the price does go up, because this is the final day at the feature price. Okay, so I gotta tell you right now, if you want these watches, you best come on. How many to go around? Okay, so less than 500 to go around.